It is estimated that the world's oceans and seas contain about 20 million tons of gold. Marine biologists estimate that only 2/3 of marine life have been documented and studied. Kelp can grow up to 2 feet per day. Kelp forests can grow from the ocean floor, and they grow until they reach the surface of the water. Aside from shipwrecks and other archaeological artifacts, you can also find a lost city underwater. Archaeologists discovered the lost city of Thonis Heracleion off the coast of Egypt in 2000 that was long thought to be merely a legend. The deepest recorded point on the ocean floor is the Mariana Trench, with a depth of nearly 36,000 feet. Ninety 90% of all volcanic activity on Earth happens in the ocean. Oceanic life forms began 3 billion years ago. In comparison, land-based creatures appeared only 400 million years ago. A mouthful of water from the ocean contains millions of bacteria and billions of viruses. Water pressure at the deepest point of the Mariana Trench can reach 1,000 atm atmospheric pressure. There are a lot of sea creatures that were able to adapt their bodies to withstand the high pressure found at the deepest corners of the ocean. The farthest that a human wearing a diving suit can reach under the ocean is 2,000 feet. Mauna Kea is the highest mountain on the ocean. From the ocean floor, it stands about 33,400 feet high. Only 13,000 feet of its total height can be found above the water. The Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge is the largest and longest mountain range in the world, and it's not on land, it's located in the ocean. Along the Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge, the mountains go through the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, then continues on to the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It is around 35,000 miles long. Humankind actually set foot on the moon before they touched the bottom of the Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge. Divers first explored the ridge in 1973, while Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins touched down on the moon 4 years earlier, in 1969. The underwater Mid-Oceanic mountain ridge comprises about 23% of the Earth's surface. It contains mountains and peaks bigger than summits you find in the Alps. Sound travels faster in the ocean. It travels underwater at a speed of 1,435 meters per second, almost 5 times faster than in air. Aside from underwater rivers and lakes, there are also weird formations and phenomena that happen exclusively in the depths of the ocean, like underwater hot springs, chimneys that regurgitate sulfuric acid, brine pools, and other such oddities. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest body of water. Its area covers at least 1/3 of the total surface area of the Earth. It is also home to some 25,000 islands. Ocean and seawater are salty because it contains ions and minerals washed away from rocks on land. The water pressure at the deepest point of the ocean is 8 tons per square inch, the equivalent of one human holding up the weight of 50 or so jumbo jets. Should all the glaciers, icebergs, and ice sheets melt in an instant, sea levels would rise 262 feet. This is enough to fully submerge most coastal cities in the world. Air pollution is responsible for at least 1/3 of toxic contaminants that are dumped on a yearly basis onto oceans and other bodies of water. The mass of the ocean surface is equivalent to the mass of the Earth's whole atmosphere. Microbes dating back to the Jurassic era were discovered in 2012. These microbes were found buried deep in the Pacific Ocean and have managed to survive despite extreme conditions. The Earth is the only known planet to have oceans, or any large bodies of water for that matter. This might change in the future as we discover more planets and moons in our universe. Half of the oxygen that we breathe in is produced by seaweed and phytoplankton that reside in the ocean. Phytoplanktons undergo photosynthesis. They derive carbon dioxide from the ocean, use the carbon for their bodies, and release the remaining oxygen into the air. There's a huge island of trash floating around the northern area of the Pacific Ocean right now, called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This floating plastic garbage island moves around inside the center of the Pacific's rotating ocean current. Among the 5 oceans, the Indian Ocean is the hottest. Its surface water can sometimes reach past 30 degrees Celsius. Half of United States territories lie under the ocean. Thank you for listening to Sleep Facts. Please subscribe to keep up with our latest uploads. We appreciate your support and we read all the comments. Please type your topic suggestions and general quality suggestions below. Thank you for listening to Sleep Facts. Enjoy the next episode.